It's time for spelling analysis. And one of our words today will use this phonogram, O-U. So be listening for it. We also will be using our last rule for a silent final E. And that rule is unseen reason. In a very small percentage of words, we won't know why the E was there. And in some of today's words, they're very common words, we don't know why the E is needed. So be listening for me to cue a silent final E, even though there's no reason that you can hear in that word that it's needed. All right, our first word is come. I asked him to come with me to the store. Come. Go ahead and say come. Do you hear a lazy vowel in the word come? So do I. We will say to spell calm. Calm with me. What will we say to spell? Calm. Let's sound it out. K. Use a k. S. Silent final E. Go ahead and write calm. Sound it out as you write it. Now help me to write it. K. Silent final E. All right, how will we mark this? We'll double underline the silent final E. Why do we have a silent final E in this word come? It's an unseen reason. We don't know. Now, what do we know about this O though, saying it's a sound? That's right. O may say next to a W, T, H, M, N, or V. So there it is. There's that lazy O again. Let's read it. Come. The next word is some. May I have some, please? Some. Go ahead and say some. Do you hear a lazy vowel again? So do I. We will say to spell psalm. Go ahead and say to spell psalm with me. Let's sound it out. Silent final E. All right, go ahead and write it. Good job. Now help me to write it. Silent final E. Why do we have a silent final E in some? You're right. It's an unseen reason, just like come. What do you notice about the O? We don't say psalm. We don't say som. We say some. You're right. It's a lazy vowel. And why is the O there? Because O may say next to a W, T, H, M, N, or V. This is back when the monks were transcribing again. They chose to use an O to say that sound next to those letters. The next word is were. Were you happy about that? Were. Go ahead and say were. Let's sound it out. Wa-er. Silent final E. Go ahead and write were. Great job sounding it out. Now help me to write it. Wa-er. Silent final E. How will we mark it? We'll underline the and we'll double underline the silent final E. Why do we have a silent final E in were? Once again, it's an unseen reason. The next word is mouse. I saw a mouse run through the house. Mouse. Go ahead and say mouse. Let's sound it out. Ow. Use an ow, o, silent final E. Go ahead and write mouse. I love how you're sounding it out. Now help me to write it. Ow, silent final E. How will we mark mouse? You're right, we'll underline the ow. Why do we have a silent final E in mouse? You are right. If we didn't have an E, it would look like more than one. It would look like a plural because it'd end in an S. But we add the silent final E to keep it from looking like a plural because mouse means just one. If we want more than one, we say mice. There are many mice. The last word is toes. My toes feel cold. Toes. Go ahead and say toes. Let's sound it out. T-O. This is our O-U, our new phonogram. Z. This is a z. Go ahead and write toes. Great job sounding it out. Now help me to write it. T-O-Z. How will we mark it? We'll underline the O-oo, or the O-oo, yep, and we'll put a 2 over the z. I had to stop and think there for a moment about this phonogram. Do you ever have to do that? It's okay, it's part of mastering them. What sound of O-oo do we hear in toes? You're right, we hear the first sound. And why did we add an S? What do we have without it? We have toe, meaning one, and to make a word plural, we just add S, unless the word hisses or changes. Then we add ES. But here, it doesn't hiss, so we just add S. Let's read it. T-O-Z, toes. Let's practice reading each of these words since we have a couple of unseen E's. K-a-m, come. S-a-m, some. Wa-er, were. M-ow-s, mouse. T-o-z, toes. Great work today.
Combining the science of reading with the joy of learning. Learn more at foundations.logicoфenglish.com.